going on that aren't planned, that aren't scheduled. So some of that is socialization time, so dolphins getting to interact with their friends and their family members that are here with them. Sometimes that is playtime, and sometimes that's also nap time. So it's completely up to the dolphins to do whatever they want to do. Sometimes we'll be interacting with them in play sessions, but so now it looks like we have a few of our females joining us in the front hand section. And so now we're going to start to discuss the different types of adaptations that dolphins have that help them to live and thrive in their environment. So now, first off, we have, let's see, who do we have in the front? We have Jade. All right, looks like they're going to come on out to, oh, maybe not. So sometimes we ask our dolphins to do different behaviors, and if they don't want to do it, that's okay. We pause and we say, that's all right, and we move right on. All right, so it looks like they came out to say hello. All right, so now, first off, dolphins do need to be able to catch that fish in their environment. So they're eating fish, and they have to be able to swim quick enough to catch their food. And so for this reason, they can actually go up to 25 miles per hour, whereas humans can only reach speeds of about 4 or 5 miles per hour. And that's if you're an Olympic athlete like Michael Phelps. Now, as our dolphins are swimming, you'll notice that the reason they can swim so fast is because of all of those fins that they have. So they do have those 2 fins on either side that they help to use for turning side to side. Those are their pectoral fins. They have that fin on the top of their back, called the dorsal fin, that helps keep them upright instead of spinning like a football. And then lastly, we have that tail. Now, which way is the tail moving? Up and down or side to side? You can show me with your hands. Up and down, exactly. So fish and sharks, their tails are moving side to side, but dolphins, on the other hand, their tail moves up and down. So you can see showing off our tail flukes. And so what's really important about that is dolphins have to be able to come up to the surface to take a breath. And so for this reason, you will see them moving their tail up and down, but also you'll see them sometimes jumping quickly up out of the water in what we call a bow or a porpoise. And they'll just take a quick breath of air while they're up like this, and then they'll dive back down into the water. So this bow behavior, though, can be seen for a couple of different reasons as well, though. One of the reasons they also believe, in addition to a quick breath, is it also helps them move faster. Moving through the water can actually slow them down, whereas moving through air helps them move a lot faster. So it does give them a quick little burst of speed. And they also believe this gives them a good chance to look around. So now, instead of just swimming fast and trying to catch one fish at a time, dolphins around the world have been seen working together in order to catch their fish. So there's a couple of different ways that they can work together. Now, one of these ways is by communicating with each other. And so one of the easy ways that they can actually communicate with each other is by copying each other. So a lot of these behaviors you see them doing, like the bow, is done simply just by having one dolphin watching another. So the dolphins will teach each other this way, but it's also been found that dolphins can learn by copying us in this way, by mimicking us. So you'll see our dolphins following our trainers, watching very closely. Yeah. Dolphins can make a very large array of sounds, and they use these in different ways. Each dolphin pod actually is believed to have a slightly different dialect or language, so they do have their own way of communicating with each other. So we'll hear some of the sounds now that they can make. So now we're actually working on teaching one of our dolphins to do one of these sounds over here at the window. So we're getting her all set up so that she can do it. This is Jade's behavior she's working on. So it looks like we're all ready to go. All right, so let's see. She's been practicing this for a while. We'll see if she can do it. signal, and now she can do it without the trainer even standing there. She does know how to do it on her own, so it's all about baby steps. So we're gonna see her do it again. And so that's one of those sounds. Alright, so she did such a good job that time that we are just going to stop and we're gonna move on. So we don't want to keep pushing it since she's done such a good job already. Alright, so now instead of just working again on catching one fish at a time and just swimming quickly after each other, they've learned that they can develop more complex hunting strategies as well with this. So one of those hunting strategies that we've seen in some parts of the world is called bubble netting. And so in this behavior, they actually will go down under the fish and blow those bubbles in order to snare the fish and coerce them into a much tighter ball. And then they'll take turns swimming through the fish in order to catch them. Now the interesting thing about those bubbles though, and those sounds that they were making, is that all of them are coming from the blowhole on the top of their head. None of the sounds and none of the breathing is happening with their mouths. The mouth's actually directly connected to their stomach, and the blowhole's directly connected to their lungs. So you can see some of our dolphins blowing those bubbles and showing off how they would do that bubble netting with them. But so that's been seen in a bunch of different parts of the world, and it'll be in a little bit of deeper water. But along the coasts of different countries, we've seen them doing a little bit more strategic method, where they would coerce the fish into the shallow beaches, and then they would slide up onto the beaches in different ways. So one of the ways they do this is something called hydroplaning. And in this behavior, they again will work together to push the fish into really shallow waters on the beaches. And then they'll slide on the beach with their very smooth belly, with their mouths open, in order to catch that fish. So it looks like this is Bo, I believe, showing off this behavior. So one of our boys. So you can imagine they can go in very shallow waters where the fish wouldn't really have much choice to get away. So this is though in Western Australia, but in South Carolina they've been seen doing something somewhat similar but a little bit different, called strand feeding. Now again, they're going to coerce the fish into those shallow waters, but then they can slide up on their right-hand side with their mouths open in a line, and then the fish again have no place to go but back into their mouths. But in this one, they're making a little bit more like a fence for them, so they can slide back into their mouths this way. So I think Bo's going to show us off this behavior now. So there he goes up on his right-hand side. Now researchers don't know why, but it is always their right-hand side. So he did a very good job showing that off. So now, there's another way that they've been seen to do to catch their fish, and what's really interesting is they are still trying to figure out if it's more for catching their fish or more for communication purposes. But so this behavior is called a breach. So a lot of times you'll see videos of dolphins doing jumps up out of the air and smacking different parts of their body onto the surface. So now you can imagine if the school of fish was below this, it would make a really loud sound and could startle the fish. There we go. So Foster just showed off one of those breaching behaviors. So you can imagine too though, if you were very far away where the visibility was very bad, that the dolphins could use this maybe to make a loud enough sound to communicate with each other. So in order to do those really high jumping, breaching behaviors, they have to have a very strong, powerful tail. And so they've also been seen to jump out of the water in a little bit of a different way, in something called a vertical spin. So in this one, they will jump up out of the water straight up, similar to the breach, but instead they'll spin around very quickly and then go back into the water. So they think that this could be done for a couple of different reasons as well. One of those reasons is if they have any parasites on them, this could potentially fling them off of them. But also, they do believe that this could be a way for them to scratch and itch. So as we said before, dolphins don't have hands, so if they have an itch on their body, they're going to smack that different part of the body on the water, either that vertical spin or in a breach behavior, and then that way they can scratch the itch. So we've been working on this vertical spin behavior with Foster, and so he's going to, I believe, try to show it off for us. So you'll notice that the carrot's holding something called a target pole. So now I have one up here as well. Now it's kind of a funny looking thing, but this is actually kind of like Dolphin 101. So for this, what we do first off when we're teaching dolphins, in order to learn any kind of behavior really, is to touch this simply with the tip of their different rub downs. So we are trying to encourage them to touch it, and then we can ask them to move in different ways. So there's Foster showing off the beginning of his behavior that he's been working on, the vertical spin. Eventually he'll leap up really high into the air and spin in that tight circle in order to rid himself of those parasites. But right now we're still working on small steps in order to work up to that big behavior. That was pretty good, so I think we're going to actually end with that. That was such a good job for him, so we can give him a round of applause. Now some of these behaviors may not seem necessarily so complicated, and some of them are pretty similar to each other, but they can actually sometimes take a year or two in order to teach the full behavior. Oops, so maybe we're going one more time. There we go. Oh, Karen was pretty excited about that. We can give him another round of applause. All right, so now I think we're going to finish there. All right, so also though, in order to show off those strong tails like they did with the vertical spin and the breach behaviors, we can show off their really strong, powerful tail in a couple of other different ways. Dolphins oftentimes will be seen doing different jumping behaviors, different aerials, but they can also show it off by splashing. So if you are in the first few rows, you might actually potentially get wet. I can never guarantee it, but it is a possibility. So just so you are aware, you might be getting wet.